Good morning, students. Today, our main point is East India Company begins trade in Bengal. The first English factory was set up on the bank of river Hooghly in 1651. By 1696, it began building a fort around the settlement. 2 years later, it bribed Mughal officials to giving the companies zamindari rights over three villages. One of them was Kalikata, now known as Kolkata. They also convinced Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb to give them Farman to trade duty free in all over Bengal. So, company started their trading duty free in Bengal. But some of company officials also started trading privately, and for that they supposed to pay duty to Bengal Nawab Murshid Quli Khan, but they refused to pay. And this was the main point of conflict between Bengal Nawab and British officials. And this point led to the battle. After the death of Aurangzeb, Bengal Nawab took all power on his hand. Murshid Quli Khan, followed by Alivardi Khan, and then Sirajud-Dowla as a Nawab of Bengal. They were powerful rulers. They refused to give any concession to company and asked company to pay taxes regularly, stop fortification and minting coins. But instead of paying taxes, company refusing to pay taxes, writing disrespectful letters and trying to humiliate Bengal Nawab and their officers. This led to the famous Battle of Plassey. After the death of Alivardi Khan in 1756, Sirajud-Dowla became the Nawab of Bengal. Now, company was worried about their power and want one puppet ruler who willingly gave them all the concession and privileges. So they helped one of the rival of Sirajud-Dowla. But Sirajud-Dowla asked company to stop interfering their internal politics. And after all negotiation failed, Nawab marched with 30,000 soldiers to the English factory in Kasim Bajar and captured the company officers and locked the warehouse. And then he marched to Kolkata to establish control over the company's fort over there. On hearing the news of the fall of Kolkata, company officials in Madras sent forces under the command of Robert Clive. Now I will show you one detailed video about Battle of Plassey. So listen and watch them carefully.
The Battle of Plassey. You will be able to list the factors that led to the Battle of Plassey. List the reasons for the defeat of Sirajud-Dowla in the Battle of Plassey. The East India Company felt that the large fee demanded by the Nawabs and the local rulers to carry on trade was unfair. They also felt that the enlargement of settlements, buying of villages and building of forts which were banned by the Nawab were necessary for the expansion of their trade. What the company wanted was a puppet ruler who would act in their favor. So they tried to replace the then Nawab of Bengal, Sirajud-Dowla, with one of his rivals. This angered Sirajud-Dowla, and he ordered the company to stop interfering in his government's affairs. He also ordered the company to stop fortifying their settlements and pay their taxes. When the company failed to accede to his demands, the Nawab marched with 30,000 of his men and took control of Qasim Bazar and Calcutta Fort. He cut off all supplies and support to the company's ships. To aid the company, armed forces were sent from Madras under the leadership of Robert Clive. The company's naval fleet was also sent. Robert Clive defeated Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla at a place called Palashi in 1757 in the famous Battle of Plassey. The main reason for Siraj-ud-Dawla's defeat was Mir Jafar, one of his commanders, who turned traitor and never fought the battle. Robert Clive had promised Mir Jafar that he would be made Nawab after Siraj-ud-Dawla for his services. The Battle of Plassey was the company's first victory on Indian soil. We have learned that the East India Company tried to replace Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla with a puppet ruler. Siraj-ud-Dawla took control of Qasim Bazar and Calcutta Fort. Armed forces under the leadership of Robert Clive were sent along with a naval fleet to fight Siraj-ud-Dawla. Mir Jafar, one of Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla's commanders, turned traitor and never fought the battle. Robert Clive defeated Nawab Siraj-ud-Dawla in 1757 in the famous Battle of Plassey.
Now you know, students, how Siraj-ud-Dawla was lost his battle in Plassey 1757 due to his commander Mir Jafar, who betrayed him. Okay students, bye.